And take 3, because as a professional, hello and welcome. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&ChewGuy, and this is channel news for August 2022. So, this coming month, August, we will be running along the same lines as last month. There will be monetized content on Monday, tobacco Tuesday, monetized Wednesday, and bonus content for every week of this month coming in on Thursday. So there is a couple slight changes that I'm going to be making. One, what's happening on Monday? I have in-house here a better part of the product line of beef jerky from Mingy that Hoss 304 sent me. But I also I'm rather deep with soda pop, so I can't switch back and forth on the Wednesday. So we are going to take a break on the seeds for the next 3 weeks and do beef jerky on Mondays, the usual on Tuesdays, soda pop on Wednesdays, and then bonus content, which will be mixing around. There are some more bubblegum reviews. There is another spittoon review, a spitter, let me put it that way. I don't know if spittoon exactly covers this. And I will be beta testing stuff Nerf-wise with the members, the videos that they get, amongst other things. Now, you have noticed recently that there's been a couple videos where I did close-ups with this camera facing my desk. I need some feedback on that, if that worked for people. I am not used to it, which is why it is not cutting down on the times of the videos, but I think something like that, getting used to it, will cut down on times in the future. So if you want to give some feedback in the comment section about that, I will be looking in the next couple days. All right, so there will be beef jerky again, just to drive it home. There will be beef jerky on Mondays for the next 3 weeks, and then we will go back to the seeds, and that will be Giants, the regular line. So what does he mean, the regular line? Giants has a regular line of, I believe, 5 products. They also have a kettle cooked line of 3 products at my last count. All right, so the 5 regular line products are here. The seed bit has nothing to do with lower viewership on seeds. That's not why I'm switching over to beef jerky. I am very much about seeds, whether anybody else is or not. This is just about moving product through here in a timely fashion, and Hoss was good enough to get me these beef jerky products probably 3 or 4 weeks ago. Mind you, their expiration dates are over a year out from now, but you know, he was good enough to get it for me. I want him to see that, you know, I am doing reviews for that. As far as viewership for seeds, let me explain actually why you're seeing reviews of seeds. It's because I like them, and I go through a ridiculous amount of them. And how that ties into other aspects of the channel, or my thinking behind it, basically, if I want to, can drastically cut down on dip eating sunflower seeds. Now, I don't do this when I'm working outside, but if for some reason indoors, especially off season, I can really cut down, like a lot. Now, I also smoke a pipe, for those that have been around for a while, so that is nicotine coming in, but I can cut down on any possible damage with mouth. Well, how can you put salty seed? They go on the other side. Basically, that's how that works out. Now, this is if I want to. This is not some deal where I want to quit or anything like that. It is if I want to cut down or if I'm running out or whatnot. The seeds take care of the oral aspect, the wanting something to do with your mouth. That is the reason, that is the main driver behind why I use seeds, and by extension why I do seed reviews. Okay, another thing I want to point out, I'm going to keep this video short, well, which brings up a good point. Videos will start trending shorter. Okay, now I don't know if that's going to fall this month. I've been trying to do it already. This has been an on again, off again, on again, and then on again, and then a couple more times on again, and then there might have been an off, but then another on. I'm just taking the piss. I'm trying to get everything with the exception of the face-offs and possible Nerf reviews. I'm trying to get everything down underneath 10 minutes. I don't mind if it rolls close to 10 minutes. That will not be possible with the face-off. And I think some people like longer videos, so I will keep that most likely as it is. But other videos will start trending lower. Some already are by their very nature. They just tend to be shorter. Soda pop reviews are usually 11 or 12 minutes. I'm going to try to shave some time off them. Now, on to the next thing. And this is sort of important to me because there's something going on with this that I did not realize until I caught on to a very, very small detail in very small print at the end of a graph sheet online that I was looking at. So, the Amazon storefront. Now, I have said this repeatedly in the past. It's not something I really overly promote. You will hear me mentioning it more, and there is a reason for this. The reason is that I'm getting charged for that. And I did not know it because it's fairly small amounts as of right now, the best I can tell, but I haven't gone all the way back through however long I've had that, a year now. Amazon has advertising fees, so they're advertising for me, supposedly. Like, there's any way I can check that. So, let me reiterate how the storefront is meant to help the channel, but has turned out not to be helping it at all. It's not so... I made a storefront with different product sections. Not so much that I am an influencer and trying to sell those products to gain commissions from the sales via Amazon. I made the storefront more of an interest point, but even more than that, an entry point for people that are planning on using Amazon anyway. I have always said, and it is true, I am not a big fan of Amazon. That said, there are quite a number of things that I basically can only get through Amazon. All right? So it's sort of a love-hate, sort of hate it, but can't really quite get rid of it. If you or someone in your household is using Amazon anyway, I would never promote the idea of, hey, this is a great site, come on and give Jeff Bezos and the Chinese government some money. But if you know somebody in your household or you yourself are using Amazon anyway, okay? If you're ordering something because you can't get it anywhere else and gosh darn it, I'm going to have to go through Amazon. If you're doing something like that, if you enter Amazon through that link I always leave below videos, I receive some sort of commission off whatever you're buying anyway. Now, if you go through my storefront and see something that's in the storefront, that, you know, that's great too. But really, that's not what I was promoting. The idea was an entry point for whatever you were doing anyway. Okay? Now, the last couple bubblegum reviews, I have direct linked to my storefront for those, because to the best of my knowledge, unless you're in the Southwest or Southern California, that's your best bet. None of the online candy companies or anything like that sell them at a reasonable rate. That is the only game in town, and that is why I was okay with linking them. But in general, my Amazon storefront thing is to just an entry point. That's all it is. It's an entry point for whatever you're doing on that platform anyway. And I will end that there because, yeah, so it's not a huge amount of money, but I am getting hit every 2 or 3 months at $16. At that point, I have to look at the commissions it's brought in. It has brought in some, but every 2 or 3 months, 16, it may be breaking, maybe breaking even, or I am actually paying a very small amount to have that up. At that point, I got to be like, wait a minute, is this even worth doing? Like, it's sort of passive, and I don't really, I paste a link every video in the description, but do I want to pay for that type deal? You know what I mean? It was the same with, right, a lot of this stuff is, live and learn. It was the same with Rumble. Rumble had a great commission scale. Looked great until I realized a month into it that really you only get those commissions if the people watch the video all the way through. Does anybody watch my videos all the way through? I can tell you what the average from my videos is, and I can guarantee that does not equate to the length of my videos. But that's okay, and I'm giving everybody a pass, because to tell you the truth, I don't even watch my videos. I did for a time, but then the novelty of the whole thing wore off, and I was like, hey, you know what? I whatever I'm going to say on that video, I already know. I've never been able to really replicate the eyebrow experience ever since I started wearing glasses. Like, I'm going to end this video now. Channel members, you want to be looking for a very short video coming up tonight or tomorrow. As for the rest of you, I said I'd be beta testing Nerf stuff. There are Nerf reviews coming for bonus content on Thursdays. It probably won't fall this month. It may be next month. It may be into the month after that. We may just be doing 4 videos a week now. I'm still going to label the ones on Thursdays B, C for bonus content, but it's starting to dawn on me that, yeah, I just do this 4 days a week now. I don't know what happened to the 3-day thing. I was really busy outside. It's really hot. The heat index today was 104 with 75+% humidity. Let me do some bonus content. And with that, I do hope you are well. Do take care of yourselves. And as always, God bless.